Jolteon VMAX. What makes Jolteon so strong? It's the move Max Thunder Rumble. For only 2 energy, does 100 damage plus 100 damage to a target on the bench if it's already got damage counters on it. Being able to hit two targets for 100 each, especially early on in the game, can be very problematic for a lot of decks, especially ones that rely on support Pokemon like your Sobbles, your Drizzles, your Houndooms, and it's very deadly as a Pokemon. And furthermore, this doesn't even have to be 2. If you've got the Elemental Badge, which allows Vaporeon and Jolteon and Flareon to have their attack costs drop by 1, you can get Max Thunder Rumble off in only 1 energy, which is absolutely insane. Turn 2, you should be bombing with Jolteon VMAX, and it's really hard for your opponents to catch up. Now you might be asking, how do you get the extra damage on the bench? Well, for starters, we've got, of course, the Inteleon line here, the Sobble, Drizzle, Shady Dealings to get the trainer cards you need, and of course, Inteleon with Quick Shooting puts 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. It can be on the active, it can be on the bench. And besides getting the damage on there so you can hit for the bench, it helps to close the gap, because Jolteon isn't necessarily the hardest hitter. So oftentimes, Inteleon will be the difference maker in getting that damage you need to finish something off. We've also got 2 Galarian Zigzagoon in the deck. Of course, once you play it to the bench, puts 1 damage counter onto any Pokemon. So just an easy way to just quick bang, I'm going to mark this other Pokemon on the other side, snipe them with Jolteon after. Pretty deadly combo. And to use more of your Zigzagoons, we've got the Scoop Up Net, or you need to take out a Drizzle that's already been damaged, you can scoop it up as well. And then as far as trainer cards go, we've got the Evolving Incense, 2 Fan of Waves. This is to get any sort of special energy off of an active Pokemon, or like a Pokemon on the field. Throw that energy to the bottom of the deck to slow them down. This is particularly good against something like a Mew VMAX. We've got your Level Balls, Quick Balls, Path to the Peak. Again, Jolteon does not get hurt by Path to the Peak, so you throw 4 of these in there to shut down decks like Mew VMAX, like a Duraludon, and so many others that rely on abilities, Zacian, Zamazenta, of course. And then kind of your staples, your Boss's Orders, Marnie, Professor's Research. 1 tech card here, Cheryl, which lets you heal all of your evolved Pokemon at the cost of discarding all the energy on those Pokemon, which doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily a big deal for Jolteon, because if it's got Elemental Badge on, you just drop an energy, you reattach the energy, and you just keep firing. And the last bit of tech here, we've got 3 Speed Energy. When you place this onto a lightning type Pokemon, you get to draw an additional 2 cards. So just a little extra draw power. This card also gets, you know, it can be a little dicey here and there if you're fighting a Duraludon and then Jolteon can't hit, or you come up against the Fan of Waves. But thankfully we've also got 4 regular energy in the deck, and it's only 1, and you can kind of dance around that. All right, let's go get into some matches. You know, teenagers and up who play this game, and who've grown up with this game as well. And Pokemon as a whole, like the franchise is decades old, and there are players who grew up with the franchise that never stopped playing the games and all that. And JF Raptor, man, everybody popping into the chat today. How's it going? Again, I missed you all on Wednesday. I apologize that I wasn't able to make it out, but you know, life happens. I do have plans, you know, knock on wood. The goal, oh, Shadow Rider deck. Okay, I see you. And that's why we're gonna play this Path to the Peak. Hold that. And do we want to, how far do we want to go here? Because I could tag, no. Do I throw down a second Sob, or do I Zigzagoon right now? Yeah, let's put some damage on the board, because then I can use the second Drizzile, or use the other Drizzile to get this going. Yeah, everybody out here, love to see it. So the plan for Wednesday's stream, I know we just started this one. The plan for Wednesday's stream is that I will hopefully be, I should be streaming Wingspan, And joining me on that stream is Mulligoon, Player 2 Start, and Rachel from Double Jump. We'll be playing a 4-player game of Wingspan together. It is a personal favorite board game of mine. It does have a digital adaptation, and I wanted to do a one-off stream. So we'll try that out and showcase like one of the best modern board games around. It'll be like we're playing the video game on Switch. I wish I had the setup where we could all play the... Oh, yikes. Okay. How do we go about this? Because I can start sniping now. I would like to hit this, though. And also, if I don't take like a professor's research or something right now, I'm going to be stuck with the cards that I have. And that is the gamble we make right now. I normally like to play for the long term, but we're going to play for the right now. So we're going to go badge up. Get this Jolteon. I'm not going to boss here, but I am going to Zigzagoon. I should have checked to see if I actually had a second one earlier. We're going to ping that Shadow Rider so we can hit it from afar right now. Yeah, for the... if we had the physical board game, I guess it wouldn't be impossible, like if everybody had their own cameras and stuff and were pointing it, because there isn't necessarily much in the way of interaction between boards. It would, in theory, be possible, but then everybody has to have a physical copy of the game with the camera and all set up, so it won't be like that. I do want to play more board game stuff on stream, one way or the other. Oh, we're getting Marnied here. That's actually great. Thank you. I find this matchup against the Shadow Rider, the best way to go about it is to just target the Shadow... Why is there a Dragapult here? That's a weird tech inside the Shadow Rider deck. Max Geist, that's going to hit for 100 something. 160. Ooh. Okay. We might actually be in trouble here. Might be in trouble. Basically, we are going to... I can knock out one. I can hit for... I don't think there's any point in taking out the Cresselia at this point, unless we just want to take out the balloon. But in terms of prizes, the prize race, they're going to knock this out. And if I don't get an Evolution Incense or some sort of draw card, we're kind of screwed. So here it is. Yeah, I find with the... in this particular match, aim for the 2 Shadow Riders, and then you're attacking 3 times, and then it's over. And, oh! Alright! Fantastic. This is actually the best card to get right now, because I can get the Evolution Incense, and I can get a Professor's Research. We get the Jolteon... and then we can try and set up for one more. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. So 110. If we throw down... Oh, yes. Let's do this. This is actually huge. We hit this for 1. We'll throw down this energy. I don't need... Oh. Oh. And we get the second net. Oh, yes. Okay. Here we go. Assuming they don't have like a Cheryl or anything like that. That's how we do it. Bang. You take out that Shadow Rider, you lose 3 energy off the board. They're still held down by Path. This one's going down in 1 hit. And then that should be game. I don't think they're gonna have enough firepower to finish this off right now. We maybe the Creamy can come in with that G Max Whisk. I don't think so though. I don't think so. I think we got him. And Shadow Rider's been on some hard times. I still want to build this deck. IRL, I have almost all of the cards for it. I think I'm just one Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX short. But it has fallen down the tier list a couple of notches, and we got it. We got it. GG's. GG's. Yeah, that turn. Flipping on the shady dealings until Leon saved us. Woo! So yeah, we watched that something dog movie with Benedict Cumberbatch. It was okay. It ended up being not what I thought it was going to be, and in a certain way it was better because of that, and in certain ways it was worse because of that, if you know what I mean. No, you probably don't. I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but it did subvert my expectations for better or worse. Okay, we got 2 Fana Waves. We do have the Zigzagoon here, which I don't necessarily want to use right this second. I can scoop it. I don't think it really adds any value to use it right this second. So we won't. Okay, they do get the Rapid Strike energy into the VMAX, and they're going to hit for a fat 120 here. And now, I actually don't quite know what to do. I can evolve into... If I get the Drizzile... Because right now, our hand's kind of weak. Like, we can go into the Drizzile. Oh, and there comes the Urshifu's. Oh my goodness. I feel like every match we've run into Urshifu here, which is, of course, perfect for, you know, demonstrating the Jolteon deck. Oof. And unfortunately, they're going to put... Oh, okay. All right, we do get the Marnie. That's good. We're going to fan that out. And I think that changes the calculus here a bit. Because then we go... Oh, I'm still going to be an energy short, though, if I use Cheryl right now. I can't Cheryl and... Okay. I don't know if this is the right way. In my head, I'm thinking we ping Urshifu, we ping the other Urshifu, and yeah, we get the evolution incense here. We get a second Jolteon ready to go. And actually, yeah, we throw down Path to the Peak. That's not really going to help us here. Although this is pretty much like the all or nothing play at this point. Because, yeah, now we're holding a Tool Scrapper, and that's it. Doesn't really give us a lot to work with here. Oh, they do have the Octillery, but they're not going to be able to evolve that to next turn. But now I know they have an Octillery, which may not matter because we might just get Gale thrusted into oblivion. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's not necessarily the end of the world. We do get a Drizzile of our own. They've only got one card, and we're going to use that to refresh our hand. Hopefully we have a Professor's Research here. Yes, yes we do. And we're going to get rid of that Telescopic Sight. Bye-bye. Flush. We did get Cheryl back, which is fantastic. We'll take this out because we don't want that in there for the peak. And we're going to actually ping Urshifu up. Ooh, do I want to ping Urshifu up? Do I want to take that out now? Is really the question. Oh. No. There we go. Again, ping the Octillery. When all else fails, hit Octillery. Cut off their options. We basically need them to make something happen with the next 2 cards. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. There it is! There it is! You know, that should have been a bad matchup for... It was a bad matchup for us, but I think we were just fortunate enough to be in a scenario where we could snipe the Octilleries. And it's not... Like, Octillery is such a key card in many Rapid Strike decks, but not everyone has the ability to, like, specifically target Octillery, and you kind of are just forced to fight it straight up. But in a deck like Jolteon, where, yes, you have type disadvantage, you can make plays like sniping Octillery to cut off their options. In that particular point, we were able to win because they just weren't able to draw enough cards or get the right cards at the right time. So, GG's. And it's kind of weird how they got here. Like, I understand they okay, hold on. I should let me finish eating this. Even though I started pretty late in the game. Like, I started playing Pokemon. Ooh, we got a Mew VMAX deck. All right. Time to cook. Time to cook. Ooh, I don't want to lose Inteleon right now, but I really want a Sobble. Okay. Sobble time. As I'm literally cooking brunch. Okay. I think we go... Oh, man, they're going to get their VIV Paddle Pass. Oh, okay. I could just get the Evolution Incense. I don't think I want to do that right now, though. I want to get some more cards. Because right now, zapping Mew for 100's not gonna do anything. And sure, I could use the level ball, get a Galarian Zigzagoon, and then zap for 200, like 100. That's probably still not good enough either. I think if we can hold out, Path to the Peak is going to be critical here in shutting down what they do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so that cuts down the number of things we need. We got an Evolution Incense. We're going to evolve to Jolteon. I could just hit 100, but I really want to refresh my hand so that I have stuff for next turn. And we will figure out the rest from there. But I think it is important that we have options here. We do get the Zigzagoon, which is great. And what are we trying to zap here? Are we trying to zap the Mew, or are we trying to zap a Genesect? I think we're going to go after a Mew. And we'll put the Sobble down. Ooh, I can also get some damage on a Genesect. But we may want to... Yep, Snorlax is just chilling. Do I want to save the Zigzagoon for, like, a Meloetta or something? Okay, I'm risking it. We're going to take out the very pretty alt art there. And we'll throw down a third Jolteon. Get that speed energy going. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Max Thunder Rumble, and we will take this. And hopefully, this just becomes a 3-attack game. If we just have to hit 3 times to these two, we should be okay. I think, I hope. Because at that point, they probably are going to have to hit us 4 times. We only have to hit them 3 times. Yeah, we just have to get this one ready to go. 310. What's the best way about this? Because we're gonna need the other Jolteon ready to go. Unfortunately, and we don't have the right stuff right this second. I think we have to flush our hand down the toilet here. And we have to, let's scoop and put down here, because this is 10 short, and we have to throw all this out. Great. This is actually brilliant. We do get the second energy. We will have that evolution incense for later. We can actually, yeah, if we just get a fresh one out here and we ping, yeah, we can ping this one. And now we zap Mew again. And they're in a really bad spot. I think this is GG's for them, unless they pull something. Like, if they can throw down a Mew V and then copy that Mew V move to get one of the 2 off the board. But otherwise, I think we... Oh, here you go, power tablet. All right, I think we got him. And yeah, again, Path to the Peak really shutting down the Genesects. They weren't able to do anything there. So, yep, GG's got him. Love to see it. We love shutting down Mew VMAX down here. Although I really want that deck too. Yeah, Path to the Peak really helped. And yeah, being able to snipe both Mews was pretty clutch. Easy. Oh man, my record against Mew VMAX is so bad. And I think it timed out really poorly, where I got the Urshifu decks just as Mew VMAX was picking up steam, and I lost a lot. I still lose a lot. I think that, yeah, anytime I'm not playing something with like Path to the Peak or a dark type deck, that match is so hard. And even when I am, I'm playing like Gengar or something, or Duraludon that shuts down the special energies, it's still a tough match. That might have been one of the easiest Mew V matches I've ever played. Quick shooting, it doesn't work on those, which sucks for me. Okay, maybe this is the one. Oh, yikes. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. Okay, they have the same thing. So not the worst predicament to be in, but what are we up against? What are we up against? I think we're up against a Jolteon deck. Yep. I hate mirror matches in this game. I hate how it basically boils down. It largely boils down to who goes first. I mean, even more so than your standard match. Like, it's so hard to play against the mirror when you're just doing kind of the same stuff. And especially here, since we lost the turn. Oh, can we actually... Can we evolve this? Yes, yes we can. Okay. At least we can get the... Do I want a Fan of Waves here, or do I want to get the badge ready for myself? I think we're gonna fan here. Get that out. And we will ping... you. And we'll Marnie. Awesome. We get what we need here anyhow. So we do get this. I mean, we do get the elemental badge. We can put down the third Sobble. And I'm going to hold off on using that second Zigzagoon. We're still in trouble. We're still in trouble. We don't have a second Jolteon ready to go. I don't have a way of getting that Drizzile off of the active. And they just burned their energy to, yeah, get a third Jolteon going. Okay. And they can do Thunder Spear for nothing, and that's going to hit for, ooh, 20 damage. Okay. This actually works in our favor. Thank you. 'Cause now we drag this out. We do get this, and we can ping. What do we want to hit here? Do we want to hit the other Jolteons? Let's cut their Sobbles off here, and I will save this Zigzagoon because I want to save spots on the bench. And now they're in big trouble, actually. Because they've only got one card now. One card in a dream. I mean, it could be... There are a lot of cards that can get them out of here, but if they don't have it, they're in massive trouble. And there it is! There it is! Alright, so maybe all the slander I said about going first and all that, maybe it's not as deterministic as that. We were able to, you know, just get the right cards that we needed, and they played themselves into a corner and just didn't have the cards to mount a counterattack, and then that was kind of it. So, GG's. GG's.